To tell a story of who I am would be impossible to do in 5 minutes or less, for there is way too much story to tell. So I will sum it up as much as possible and just hit some key points. And for that to happen, we have to start here. Born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City, I grew up just outside a small Polish community smack dead in the middle of the city called Hamtramck. Growing up here, when I did and where I did in the 70s and 80s was the best. Good friends and great memories, but things change as we get older. Things begin to get rough.
That breaking news coming from Detroit's east side, not far from downtown. That's where 2 people are dead, another critically injured after a gunman pulled up and opened fire on a car that had 4 people inside.
Woke to the sound of gunfire.
I needed a way out, and the only way I knew how to get out, and the quickest, was join the military. I enlisted in the United States Navy, and it was awesome. I traveled around the world, seen things that most people pay to see on vacation, met some great people, and got to help a lot of people around the world. But then again, this happened.
Like a spear. It just speared through the building like a fireball.
And then my military experience became a reality check. I ended up in places I didn't know existed. I was doing things I didn't know I was capable of doing. As my military service continued, another change happened in my life. In 2007, I decided to switch branches and cross over to the Army. And wow, 6 months in, and I found myself in hell. Afghanistan. It was nothing I have ever expected. It was crazy and scary. Sleep was non-existent. Of all the places I've been, and the things I've done, and the things I've been involved in, this was my nightmare. In 2014, I was medically retired from the Army. I won't get into that here, for that's another story of its own. But I found myself lost and not knowing what to do, trying to find purpose in my life again. September that year, I ended up at Full Sail as a recording arts student, but that was short-lived. I wasn't quite ready for it mentally or physically, so I withdrew in October 2015. At the end of 2015, early 2016, I found a creative side of me that I didn't know existed, and I started an apparel company. I became semi-successful with thousands upon thousands of shirts, hoodies, and hats made and sold worldwide. I was beside myself for what I created. It was amazing, but yet again, that nasty thing called life had to pee in my pool.
President Trump addressing the American people just a short time ago as the toll of the coronavirus widens here in the U.S.
2020 hit me hard. My marriage failed after 19 years, and I found myself alone. I was yet again trying to find myself. Some good things did come into my life, so 2020 wasn't all that bad. In February 2021, I found a calling and entered the police academy. Again, met some super awesome people. Although I was never sworn in as a law enforcement officer, I did become certified in the state of Florida. In November 2021, I was back at Full Sail, this time as a film student. And so far, it's been great. I've been part of some great projects, met some great people, and have made some awesome friends. While here, I found out that I have a knack for writing stories, and I took a liking to script writing. With everything I've been through in my life, I'm sure I can create some epic scripts, and I have some amazing stories to tell and share.
So from what you can see, I'm a lot of things, but to describe who I am is a story of its own. For each part of my life is a story within a story. So for that, my name is Tim Sanders, and I am a storyteller.